ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new era of an extra pixel. That's right, we are moving to weekly uploads on this new channel.
Yee!
Welcome to the An
Yeah, let's
Extra
go.
Pixel YouTube channel or the Extra Pixel Spotify. We're here with Marcus, the co-host. How are we
Yes, I'm the
feeling today,
pending
Marcus?
mafioso.
How are we feeling today,
I
Marcus?
couldn't. I'm feeling pretty good. I've I'm getting ready for basketball, but that's a personal life thing. But what about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Ready to start this new journey. So we're moving to
Yeah,
weekly. Why? I don't really know. I just thought it would be kind of cool. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and the podcast does well on the Pixpal Gaming channel. So I thought
yeah,
let's make it its own thing. I did
and ruin our lives.
consider, yeah, ruin our lives with weekly uploads. I can't wait. I did consider maybe changing the name to be more separate from the Pixpal Gaming channel, but I never said that because I like an extra pixel. But
Yeah, an extra pixel is a banging name, to be honest.
yeah, I think we should talk a little bit about ourselves just in case this reaches anybody that doesn't know who we are. So do you want to start? You are on the
Okay,
back at the moment on OBS, so you can
okay.
start.
I will start. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Marcus. I'm the pending mafioso.
Tell
Formerly
him.
formerly known as Afro's Purgatory, or it depends.
Oh.
I Why are you going?
Oh.
Or
I'm hyping you up, you know? Oh.
yeah.
Tell him.
and and I do mostly anime videos. I've had a few ideas of how this year is going to go for me because I haven't uploaded. Well, I've uploaded. They're all scheduled though, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Um, haven't uploaded this year technically, but I had a few ideas, but I'm going to go mostly anime now. I'm going to separate away from gaming for a while, and yeah, I do analysis, mostly character analysis. Sometimes I talk about animation, but not really. So that's me, Pedro Mafioso.
Yo, let's go. And I'm Josh, also known as Joshua. In case you want to use my. I hate when people ask me like, "Oh, like, what do you prefer, Josh or Joshua?" Like, I don't care. Just call me either one, you know. But my YouTube name is Pitch Power Gaming. Been doing YouTube for God 7 years
Wow.
at this point.
Yeah.
I make gaming videos playing Nintendo games. I'm pretty bad at games, or just on the channel though. I'm actually a beast in real life.
Yeah. You
Say a lot of
hacked.
say a lot of dark humor jokes. If you're into that stuff, then check me out. If you're into gaming, check that out. And we were friends from school, which is pretty cool. Met
Yeah.
in year seven. We were just kind
We
of
did.
always sat next to each other in the seating plan, so we were kind of forced to talk to each other. I feel like,
Yeah.
but look at where it's got us now. Talking about a bunch of random things on a podcast that'll get 2 views. And that'll be
Yeah.
me and probably Lucy.
Um, I watch them sometimes for edits.
Yeah, true, but that's only when Harvey's in them. We also have a
Yeah.
third co host that barely appears or barely says anything. So if you see a guy called Harvey show up who will ruin this lovely overlay that I've made, then that's why.
I was
Um,
so expecting him to show up the second you said that.
That would
Like,
have
to
been
be
so funny.
honest.
We also have somebody else in this Discord server called Sarah, who, if you have been listening on Spotify, you'll know that there is an episode featuring Sarah. So if you like the sound of the name Sarah, then check that episode out, I guess. But
Yeah, if you like the sound of her name, that's
we
it.
I think we should tally for like the first year of the podcast who makes more appearances, Harvey or
Yeah.
Sarah? Because Harvey, he's represented in the logo, in the channel profile picture, but I think it would be closer than you would think. Between like,
Yeah.
who do you think would show up more?
Honestly, like seeing how spotty Harvey is about it, I think Sarah's got this. I think
You think Sarah's got this? I honestly think,
I'll put two pence on it.
yeah, 2 pence bet, 2p bet. Who appears more, Sarah or Harvey?
Oh,
To be fair, I was also gonna say Harvey, but I was also gonna say Sarah, but I'll let you take Sarah. She might not be into that because she's gay. Um,
yeah.
but I believe in Harvey. You know, I don't know if
You
Sarah would
believe in him?
join. Maybe I do want to get Sarah back on the podcast for I want to get more guests
Yeah.
because I think that would be pretty cool. I mentioned it to Lucy a couple times. She said she would be keen.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think that's kind of. But why I feel like we should explain why people would why would you listen to an extra pixel? I think we should do a freestyle rap personally. Do you want to do the beat and I'll rap?
Bro, you can't just drop this on me right now.
No plans to go for it. This can be the intro to the podcast every time. Oh, oh. Three guys, two of us are white. Marcus, he doesn't have rights. We talk about random stuff. We're an extra pixel. We like to get stuff by each other, but we're not gay. Just to each other.
One of us is gay. One of us is gay sometimes.
One of us is gay.
The fourth member.
Yeah, true. Actually, we are canonically in a gay relationship, according to our subscriber, which is pretty funny.
Well, it's not a subscriber on this account. You gotta remember that.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. We have on my channel. We have someone that comments quite a lot. Who thinks that me and Lance are in a gay relationship because we told her. Well, I'm assuming it's a her.
Yeah.
Just by just far too nice for a YouTube commenter to be a dude. I feel like,
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, so we are actually in a gay relationship, not even just canonically, just physically, very physically.
It's like every time I looked at one of your shorts, comment right there.
Oh yeah,
it's the same account.
Then, yeah, like really,
they're super fan.
Yeah, really, my number one fan. I don't know. I think my number one fan at this point might be Lucy. She's watched far too many of my videos. Like,
watch more than me, I bet. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, probably. Like,
I mostly watch the ones with us.
Yeah, I started talking to her on like the 1st of January. She's already down to 2023 in my videos.
Oh God.
So yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, she's watched.
What's that, like 100 plus?
Probably.
Like 110? No, that's my maths off. Whatever, don't care.
Yeah.
104, maybe.
But yeah, should we move on to some things I have planned? Because,
Yeah, don't ever drop that on me again.
I'm going to make that the intro for every episode now, actually. Just that
okay.
Because that went kind of hard. But, it's a new year. We're almost a month into 2026. And on episode 17 of An Extra Pixel, it was 2024, and we made our resolutions for that year. So I thought we would go back, have a look at them, and see if we actually did our resolutions. And also talk about any resolutions we have for this year, because I had some, and I have not done any of them yet. In fact, I've been doing the opposite. So
I'm immediately going to say something, and that is, I believe there's a resolution on there that I have repeated for this year, because I never get it, and that is the 90 kg thing. If I spoke about that. Getting down to 90 kg, because I am a big guy. I am a big guy, and I've been working at it, but it is kind of difficult. But I do work out more than I did, more consistently at least.
Yeah.
But I never reached that. So it's on my... That's a quick spoiler for something we're about to talk about.
Keeping views hooked whilst I'm on my phone.
So yeah, I failed that miserably.
But what else? We just started with yours. Let's get into one of mine. So mine, funnily enough, this was one that me and Harvey had, was trying to speak to women more. So I don't think Harvey succeeded. But...
Well, you've fully succeeded. That's absolutely.
Not even with that. Like, I obviously, this was before I started uni. So obviously I've met some women in uni, Sarah and Amy, Liz, the one I saw earlier today actually, which I also forgot about, and obviously now Lucy. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Harvey,
it's pretty good list. Harvey made an AI picture of him with a girl, so I think he's doing great. I think he's doing the
opposite, actually. He probably goes onto like character AI and like talks to like Sabrina Carpenter AI. Or whatever.
I don't think he goes that deep. I don't think he knows. I think he just talks to ChatGPT and asks it to roleplay Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, he doesn't know what character AI is. But somebody should tell him about that. His balls would explode.
Yeah, real quick, 5 seconds max.
Oh yeah, 5 seconds of summer.
So you did absolutely well, and Harvey is still trying to speak to one woman.
Yeah.
If he keeps calling them females, it's never going to happen.
But yeah, I only had 2 apparently, so I guess we should just go through mine, and you're a full list. My other one
I always do.
Get into baking, which I actually did for a little bit in 2025. I haven't done it in a while because my housemate at the moment she bakes.
Yeah,
So just it would be too much baking, and also I didn't really care about it too much. Like it just felt like I like having the stuff to eat at the end,
yeah.
but apart from that, it was like it was fine. I was just
I get it.
yeah, I appreciate
You got
that
into
you
it.
just buy one set of ingredients and you can make a lot. Like I appreciate that, but yeah, I at least
It's
tried
just
it.
I think that it's great. You explored a hobby and then you were like, it's not really for me. It's nice, but
Yeah,
it's fair. What kind of stuff did you make?
primarily brownies was my main one. I made like chocolate shortbread at one point. Cookies
Ooh,
was what I started with actually. Then I remembered that brownies existed, and I much prefer brownies. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, do you have like a favorite dessert?
Well, it's a hard as a fatty. It's pretty hard to like decide. But the first one that came to me was an apple crumble. You know,
Okay.
because my mum makes a banging apple crumble, and then I always loved the apple crumbles in primary school.
I love
That
primary
wasn't an
school.
almost doc. So I was deciding whether to say lower school or primary school. Just want
Yeah.
to put that out there. Um, and well, I didn't really have it in primary school, but apple crumble was fire. It was my favorite part of the week. They'd give us apple crumble.
Yo, let's
I'd
go.
I'd never pretend to be sick on days there was apple crumble. Trust me.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
But I love it with a bit of custard. But what about you? What's your favorite dessert?
Uh, I don't know. I've realized that I have quite the sweet tooth. Like I'm not really a big like eater just in general. But one thing I will eat is one thing I will eat is just sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Big fan of brownies. Big fan of been getting into pancakes recently, but not
No,
like
pancakes. Man.
like on pancake day when it's just like those plain pancakes with like sugar on. Not really a big fan of
Yeah.
those, but when they have like give me like a Biscoff pancake, or like an Oreo pancake, or like triple
You
chocolate
talk
or whatever.
you talking about American style, or we talking about those crepe style pancakes we have here?
Yeah, not a fan of crepes personally. Like I like Japanese pancakes are good.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Souffles, I think. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there
Well, I
with
don't really know, but
I went there with the two dates I've been on with Lucy so far. Both times, I've got a pancake. I'm not
Ooh,
even like I never used to be a big pancake guy, but we went for like the big Japanese pancakes
yeah.
on the first one, and I was like, you know what, this hits, and then yeah, just really awesome.
On my
But
one and only date with my ex, I had churros, so
yeah, let's go.
it's fire.
Not really a churro guy personally.
I like
Although
churros. I like
yeah,
the flavor and the texture. But what about
yeah,
you?
I like donuts as well. Not like a jam guy. Like I don't like buying into something and like stuff coming out of it. Like I'm the same with like caramel. Probably an autism
Hmm.
thing. That was very autism coded. But churros for me. Although last time I had them,
Was that a Discord notification?
that was a Discord notification. It was in the
Is it
story. He
Harvey?
tagged me. I don't want to go on it because obviously I'm recording my.
I'll have a look.
Oh, his mum found the photos of us in the duck shirts. I got.
Yes. Let's go.
That's goated.
One sec. Let me follow his mom. Actually, no. I'll wait. I'll wait. Wait. Do I
uh,
not follow him? I'm gonna go. Give me a second. Yeah. Go on.
but yeah, last time I had churros was like right after I just got my braces, so I was still learning how to eat with them. So it was very,
Hmm.
and I'm also just not really a big fan personally. Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
but yeah, uh,
I gotta keep my mouth shut, bro.
why? What are you doing?
I'm on Facebook. I
Oh,
almost doxed the fuck out of us.
yeah, don't do that.
Seven add friend. I just sent a friend request to his mum.
Yo, let's go.
Um, well, they will know because we're friends on Facebook, so
Oh yeah.
he'll kill me.
um, but yeah, what
But
else
yeah,
have I
I
done?
like donuts.
Hmm.
I love donuts. Okay, I think we're off this topic. What's next?
I mean that those were my two resolutions, and I did both of them,
Oh,
so I nailed it
ooh.
actually. Um,
You just just checking. You don't have my current list
no, these are
of
specifically from
okay.
2024.
I've got
But
my 2026 ones up now.
yeah, let's
So
go. I also have here written down that you called me not ugly. I don't know why I wrote that down. Maybe I was just feeling bad about myself that day. I don't know. Um,
Well, you're not ugly. That's the truth. You ain't ugly.
mm.
Trust me, I got a shirtless picture. I'll pull it up right now.
um, but let's talk about yours, shall we? So, get to 90
Come on, me.
kilograms. Did you do that?
No. I went to the
No.
doctor
Mm.
about my legs because when I worked at McDonald's, I am I'm being very careful right now. When I worked at McDonald's, I'd stand up and my legs were killing, and I'd also go to basketball, and I had a leg injury that I didn't go to the doctors for because I'm an idiot. So I went to the doctors. Went, my legs are killing. She went, "You're fat." I went, "Okay," and she was like, "What weight are you?" I went 120 because I was highballing it because I hadn't weighed myself in a while and hadn't worked out properly. She wrote down 130.
Oh God, she was just like, this guy's lying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So no, I did not hit 90 kg body weight.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
uh, Next up, channel at full capacity in 2024. Was that Pen the Mafioso? Was that?
Um, Let me pull up my stuff. I've got yours as well. I don't know why. 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
Got to pull up a custom one.
Well,
Prick.
this was like the start of 2024, so I don't know if you were maybe talking about Afro Purgatory or and then switched to Pen the
Um,
Mafioso.
no, because I've had this channel since 2022.
Oh, okay.
It was most active 2023,
Hmm.
I think. I'm dumb. I uploaded, if I can count, 8 full-length videos and 1 short. Well,
I mean, this,
technically 2, but I'd delete
I mean,
that
this
one.
is just like since 2024, so
I've had my channel at full capacity. I'd say late 2024 was pretty good. I got 1,000 views on a video. Cynical. Um, I've got to say thank you every time because it is he is the reason I got that. Even though he didn't mention me by name or like hover over my, he just scrolled past it. Thank you.
I didn't know that was. I
Um,
didn't know that happened. That's pretty cool.
yeah, Lex told me he was watching a stream and my thumbnail came across the screen. He was like, "Oh my god!" and sent me a screenshot.
Oh, that's cool.
2025, obviously, I had my most active thing, 14,000 views that year.
Mhm.
Um, I'd say, like, can't count, August to September. That's not long. Middle of September. Yeah, yeah, it was active. I did quit twice during that 2 month span, but you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't think it fully got to full capacity, but that is something I think I half did. I almost got there,
Yeah. I just checked my you mentioned your channel views. My total channel views is 86,000,
which is incredible.
which is
That is,
like
if I go to lifetime, I've got 25,000, and most of that's because of shorts. The last
mm.
half a year,
Oh yeah, mine are probably
like
also a lot from shorts.
it's that's incredible though.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure if you removed shorts from that, you blow both me and Harvey out the water and just blow us regularly. But
Oh yeah.
it's obviously, I think you put in work, bro. That how many years were you doing once a week for?
I don't know. When did I start that? That's a good point.
Because I remember it might have been late 2022. Because I told no, it might not have even been late 2022. I told you to get a schedule because I had a monthly schedule,
Hmm.
and this was back when we were at secondary school. So it's been a long while.
Uh, yeah, it might have been 2022.
I'm trying to because I've had this aligned in my head for a while. So I'm thinking. I remember I had videos planned 8 months in advance. At that point, that was. Wish I could do that.
I
I didn't
did
even
have
have a
those that
script
go
for
for a
that.
run. When did I film this? Hold on.
Wait, is it? Which one's that?
It's I lose
I
like
swear
most
you
of.
had to delete. I
No,
swear you
that
had to delete one because you doxed us in it.
no, that was just like a punishment for another video.
Oh,
5 years
my
ago.
side ruined.
No,
Twice
that's
later.
not what it says. That's if I get a lame character, the video ends. That's not what I typed in the search bar.
That video was like 2 seconds long, which is pretty funny.
36 seconds long and it's half intro.
Did I have an intro back then?
Yeah, we're 9 seconds in and you just started.
The video ends. I got this ID off.
You know, I don't even have to like.
Name will be
I can tell the difference between you two so clearly. It's insane.
Oh yeah,
So,
I got Simon, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so channel at full capacity.
I'd say no because seeing as I'm looking at my current resolutions, I think it's on there again
God,
twice.
you're on a roll. Know how to dunk.
That's 3 in a row.
Oh God, not.
Okay, in my defense, um, it looks easier than it is. I jump way higher now,
Mm.
and I have like during this few years, I guess, I have. I think I've almost done it, but I didn't realize
Yeah.
because a bunch of people were like cheering for me. Like I was at runs out, I'll shut my mouth. I was at runs and like someone missed a shot and I knew they were going to miss it, so I jumped, put the ball back in the hoop. But and then they were clapping. I was like, why are they clapping? I didn't do anything. But yeah, so no, I don't know how to dunk.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm gonna have to get back on the weights. My legs are no longer dead.
Speaking of weights, bench 100 kilograms.
No.
Just deadpan, just like no.
100 kilograms is an impressive achievement, and that's probably the hardest one on there to do.
Mm.
Well, maybe at 5'10", dunking might be slightly harder. But benching 100 kilograms, I've tried it before. I don't count the bar because I think that's cheating. And I failed miserably, and my brother had to save me. So,
Yeah.
and I think this was before I said I did this resolution. So it's been a while.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't even attempted it since then. But I have leg pressed 400 kilograms for reps. So I think who wins? Me?
Yeah.
Me.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And your final one was learn how to run.
Oh, okay. I think, well, my intention was running as like what's it called, track and field athlete.
Mm.
I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah.
That's a whole different sport from what I was intending for it. So my stamina's gone up since then, way higher. So I think I'm going to count that as a win, even though I didn't do it as intended.
Yeah.
That's a win.
That's a win. Mm-hmm.
So, since we've done all of mine, have you got your current New Year's resolutions?
I mean, I have Harvey's here.
Yes! Let's
that
do
really-
Harvey's!
I mean, he might have nailed all these. Besides, try to speak to women more, but that's not really.
Okay,
You
have a
know.
look.
But
I
we
say
have,
have a look, I'm not looking.
we have
Oh, shit.
get my
No.
license, which he did. So well done, Harvey.
Yeah.
And then win a tournament, which
Oh, wait. He hasn't won a tournament yet, has he?
I don't know. I don't.
Wait,
really,
he might have.
Yeah, I don't really know
I'm trying
what's
to
like
remember.
a tournament and what's like a
He almost won a race, then lost it to a penalty. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
He had a fit over that. It was like 2 weeks ago. Was it even 2 weeks ago?
It was it was 2 weeks ago or longer than that.
And then I don't think he's won a tournament because you said like a while back. You said he'd probably brag about it.
Yeah, probably. So I don't know if I feel like he would have mentioned it more if he had.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It'd
Maybe
be all
he
over his
would.
channel, to be honest.
Yeah, true. But yeah, those are his resolutions. 1 out of 3,
Yeah,
which
pretty good actually.
I got two
Better
out
than
of
mine.
10. But yeah, do you have any? I mean, I feel like you probably have more than me, so I'll go first. Mine were to wake up earlier, which I woke up at 12:30 today. So
You know. Okay.
so yeah, not doing great. I wanted to try to go outside every day, just to like, even if I didn't have like any reason to, just like go because I live near like a park, and I'm like I should go to
Yeah.
that park more often. Um, I think I've probably been doing that, maybe, even if it's just to like But yeah, waking up early is something I wanted to do, didn't really do. In terms of like channel stuff, do more episodes and series that I started in 2025. Like,
Yeah.
let me pull this up real quick. Like the Pixel Games, my Rivals of Aether tournament, mod vlogs would be nice. Mod playthroughs as well. Like Rhythm Heaven Fever, I really enjoyed. Um, but yeah, just kind of, those things and YouTube
They're
stuff.
solid. Solid. Solid resolution so far.
Hmm What
Is
about
that
you?
it?
Yeah. That's kind of all I
Yeah.
thought of.
No, it's just I was I'm not shaming you. Those are great ones
Oh
actually.
yeah.
I should probably go out earlier. Go out earlier. Go out.
Yeah, and wake up earlier.
I've been trying to wake up earlier. I have to get to class. So that's
Yeah,
not even a resolution. That's just a forced
yeah, that's
thing.
what you have to do actually.
Um, and going out more is probably something I should do.
Hmm.
But I don't think there's anything to do around here. So like,
Yeah.
just that's free. Okay, there's plenty to do.
Hmm.
It's not that's free.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we said for my
Oh, your
resolutions,
camera's off, by the way.
uh,
I don't know if you know that, but
my camera's on my screen, bro. I don't know. Is that better?
oh, there we go. Is it just an OBS issue? Okay, there we go. It's better
I
now.
I was on my own I was on my own like Discord page, so I was.
Ah.
I don't know if that had anything to do with it,
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
obviously, I want to learn how to dunk. I think that will be very helpful in trying to get onto a team
Hmm
because I'm 5'10", and having more athleticism is better when there's people who are 6 foot. I'm going to say six. Just
You can see what I
and I've
just
been
did.
dunked on. I've been dunked on plenty of times, so I want to do that to someone at some point,
Hmm. That would be pretty
and
good.
then and then obviously I want to drop to 90 kg. I think that will just happen if because I'm eating less because I have to. I have to pay for my own food,
Yeah.
um, and I don't think I'll drop to 90 kg on just eating less and doing cardio twice a week.
Hmm
But I think it is something that's possible.
hmm
And what was the other one I'd already said? Oh yeah, channel. It says on my New Year's resolutions 3 uploads per week. I'm changing that immediately.
Yeah, 3
That was
uploads a
made
week is
before the.
insane. Yeah.
No, it wasn't even something. It was supposed to be a challenge. I think once a week feels too easy for me.
Hmm
But looking at how my channel's doing right now, and I'm uploading twice a week,
hmm
and it is a series to be fair, so it should be less views as the series goes on.
Yeah.
But that's not the case for some reason. My best one has 0 views right now.
Oh no.
But don't owe it that. That's your fault. You haven't even looked at it. But yeah, it says 3. I'm probably going to drop that back down to weekly because weekly's still better than the monthly I used to do. And I want to just see. I still got to redo my editing style. Did we get that on camera? Me talking about editing style?
Uh, I I don't think so. No.
Oh well, it's not that difficult to say. It's just I feel like I need to redo my editing style from the top. It doesn't feel as creatively satisfying for me right now.
Hmm.
Um, it's just putting anime pictures on screen. I'm like, what's so fun about this?
Yeah.
But yeah. So to do my other ones, hopefully this doesn't turn off my camera. I wanted to carry a basketball team to a win by myself in runs, which I've technically already done. I don't count it though.
Why
I don't count it
why don't you count that one?
because, huh?
Why don't you count that one?
Oh yeah, because one of our teammates got injured, and we had to sub him off for this guy that's really good.
Ah.
Um, and then the other two guys on my team, so it's 4v4. They had insane chemistry. So I was basically being left open. I scored 6 of the 7 points to win.
You scored how many?
No, I lied. It was 5. I scored
Oh.
5 of them. I scored 2 threes, which counts as 2 points each because of the way it's counted in this. So it's 4, and then I had my foot on the line for 1. So I scored 5 of 6, and then the thing was cut off early. I don't count it because my team was stacked, and I injured their best player because he jumped into me whilst I was midair. I've still got the bruise to prove it. It doesn't hurt. It's bruised. So I don't count it, but I've technically done it, and I'll probably do it tonight. Hopefully. I want to upload all my Persona backlog. They're years old. They were recorded in 2023. They were recorded 3 years ago to this day of the recording and the upload. So I want to get them gone, to be honest. And they are pretty fun to watch, in my opinion. I had to watch them through a billion times. But I do think that they are fun, and I think they'll be good. This is telling you to go watch them, by the way. I'm shilling.
Yeah, go ahead.
And oh yeah, I also got to ask Katie for some permission to use her likeness in one of them. I say likeness; it's her voice, because I thought there's a single recording with her in it, and I think it was funny enough to put in, but I have to ask for her permission first, because obviously, you know.
Yeah.
I want to make a project I'm 100% proud of. I think I can do that, but I'm at a wall right now creatively. I've got a bunch of good ideas. I just don't know how to make them work.
Yeah.
Well, I know how to make them happen. I can do them easily. I just don't know how to make it work in the sense of the storytelling.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I think that'll be not the easiest one, but it's the easiest one in my mind right now. And then there's another thing about body weight, but that's less about dropping to a certain body weight, and that's more of staying on a calorie deficit for 3 months. And then the two most important, I'd say, climb a mountain. I want to do so bad.
Yeah.
And then do 1,000 push-ups in 24 hours. That one I haven't tried for a while because at home, fuck. I'm dying. At home, the carpet cushions my hands, so it doesn't hurt as much.
You want the real pad?
Yeah, in at my accommodation, the floor. I also feel bad for all my neighbors upstairs, downstairs, and to the sides. I don't know how it affects because I was kept awake last night by my upstairs neighbor doing whatever the fuck they were doing. So I just don't want to be a thing. But at most, I've gone to 200 so far. Harassing Josh and Harvey in the group chat, telling them what percentage I am to 1,000. Got my ass to, what was it, 20? Is that 200? I can do maths.
Something like that.
20%.
Yeah, something like that.
So I've done, if I can't count. I've done 311 push-ups this year. Not even close to the 1,000 in 24 hours, but that is a challenge I'm setting for myself because I think I can do it. And that leads into another thing, Josh, about this podcast.
Yes, actually. We have a couple things that we'd want to do kind of over the week. So from one episode to the other. And one of them is seeing how many push-ups we can do in a week. So it would be, we would announce it on an episode, and then the next episode we would come back and discuss it. Fortunately, probably won't be able to do it this week because obviously I'm not not here.
You're visiting people and me, people and me.
But the other thing is that we want to do a weekly album review. So we would
Yeah.
set the album probably on the episode, take turns each week suggesting an album for us both to listen to, and then the next week we would come back with our thoughts.
Yeah.
So do we want to do that this week?
Yeah, I'm down to do that this week. I haven't actually done album reviews since I came back. I think I did one.
Mm.
No, two. And they were on the train ride back.
Mm.
And it's because I'm not wearing headphones right now. That's because they're broken.
Yeah.
And these earphones are broken. You see how I've only got one in?
Mm.
It's because the other side doesn't work. So I've been like, oh, fucking anything with audio right now. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I hate it. So yeah, I am down to do this, even though I am an auditory disadvantage. But yeah, I have been interested to hear what the album you have chosen for us.
Yeah, so I'm
is.
picking
Your
this
turn.
album for this week. It is, because I remember. I'm just gonna Google it myself actually, so I could do it good. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So this album I picked because one of the songs, the title track actually, is one of my favorite songs of all time. I think it's a really, really good song. So this is "The Reason" by. Are they called the? This is "The Reason" by a band called Hoobastank. The song "The Reason" I think is really good. So I've sent it into the Instagram group chat. So that is the album.
Yeah, okay.
If anybody watching this wants to also, wants to play along, then feel free. I don't know if you could leave in the comments what you think of it. We'll probably come back with a rating out of 10 because we are trying to listen to albums ourselves just more in 2026.
Yeah.
So I could should I pull up my tier list and talk about some of
Yeah.
those?
And maybe I'll talk about mine as well. But I think I've got. Well, it depends how many you've reviewed recently. I think I might have more than you.
I did 2 recently, but I don't know if that's.
I think I did 18 total.
Okay, I have 13, so yeah. Do you have like a tier list, or do you just have like?
I can do the worst and best, and I'll
Okay, because I've got like a tier list, and all the tiers are filled now. I've got S, A, B, C, D, F. All the tiers have at least one album.
I think I should go first since you've got a tier list to show. I don't know whether you're showing it. But,
Yeah, probably not. I'll just explain.
I'm going to start with the worst one I've listened to, and that is New Detroit by Lilo, I assume Lilo. It's a rap album, and I didn't like it because the lyrics just didn't fit the beats. It's just the flow, just
Yeah, just didn't like feel right.
And then obviously the worst part was it's very mumbly. Like I don't agree with the people who call like every modern rap artist mumble rap. Obviously not. I'm a big Kendrick Lamar fan.
Yeah.
But when listening to it, I couldn't understand what he was saying. Legit. It's like some songs were fire. Some had fire beats behind them, and then the lyrics were ass. Well, I say they were ass. I couldn't understand them.
Like
But then I think, yeah, it could have been. But yeah, that just ruined it for me. So that was the worst one, and I gave it 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10
I don't know whether that's too.
It's the worst album you've listened to.
Well, it's just like I can still listen to it. I've picked albums that I'm very negative. I will say I'm very negative when I read things. So I'll say very negative things, and then it won't be that bad.
Yeah.
If it's bad, I have if I genuinely can't listen to it, I will have a difficult time listening to it. I won't want to listen to it. So I picked albums I can at least listen to so far. I might change it up for my next one, my next personal one.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I want to do that with you. And my best one so far is a 9 out of 10 by a band I love myself personally, 1,000 Foot Crutch. They are Christian rock, new metal, I think, new metal. the reason I gave this one a 9 out of 10 is because every banger.
Mm.
It's just one of the songs wasn't the same sound wise. I think if you need to reach the 10 out of 10s, you need to have an album experience, and each song needs to be bangers by themselves.
Oh
This
yeah.
had an album experience, but not to that level, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I still like the song that was nowhere near the rest of the song sound wise.
Yeah.
As you said, you don't like that with what was it? We'll probably get onto that later.
Yeah. The Only Exception by Paramore, I think, was that?
Yeah.
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 It's like, I like, I mean, my thing with that is that, like, I'm not listening to Paramore to listen to a song like that. If I was wanted to listen to a song like that, I'd listen to an artist that specializes in that. You know?
Yeah, I get you, and that's kind of a similar situation. But Thousand Foot Crutch has a song like that every album.
Yeah.
It's like
You need a
so
depressing song like that, you know?
it's like we're expecting it, but it doesn't fit the album sound wise.
Yeah.
So that was my only complaint about it, and it was a 9 out of 10. I think it's my only 9 out of 10 as well. So
Yeah. I gave an album my first 10 out of 10 yesterday, actually. But we'll and one thing about like rating albums that I've realized, I think how high the highs are is very important, because like
Yeah.
one of the albums that I ranked, I mean we'll get to that actually, we'll get to that. But the worst album, sorry, do you have something to add to that before I?
no, I was just hyping you up, bro.
The first album that I listened to, well, the first album I've ranked, I should say, going in F tier with a 3 out of 10 is The Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. Just feel
Yes, yes.
like I'm not a Taylor Swift hater. There's another album on here that I was quite fond of, I think, but this was just not. Just like cringe lyrics, generic.
Is it the new one?
Yeah, this is the new one. This album made me
Cry.
just like not this album made me not understand why people like Taylor Swift, which I think is the worst thing. Like I always thought, oh man, she's really good at like writing lyrics. This album has cringe lyrics. It's musically generic. Her voice is like, I think, obviously good. She's been doing this for a while, so obviously she's got a good voice.
I
But
hope
nothing
so.
like and it's just filled with such mid pop music. And there's so many, like, she made a diss track about Charlie XCX, and like, Taylor, you're 46, my favorite song on this album was Wood. Just like a fun vibe, really, about Travis Kelce's Wood, which is
Okay, I thought so. I was gonna ask Wood or Woods.
I think I was too harsh to the Fate of Ophelia, which is the first song on the album. I put it as mid, but I think I'd put it in good now, compared to the rest of the album. And the worst song on the album was Actually Romantic, which is the diss track. Just awful. And I think talked about things that are too personal to bring up in a diss track. Like, about, like, drug addiction and stuff, I think she mentions. Which is just something that... I don't even know why she made a diss track on Charlie XCX.
To be fair, like, I'm not gonna, like, defend Taylor Swift or anything. But mentioning drug addiction is like a full-on 90s diss track like move, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not defending her or anything. That is definitely
Oh yeah.
The song's bad. I haven't listened to the whole song, but I know it's bad. I've heard snippets.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, oh, you're so obsessed with me, it's actually romantic. Like, shut up, Taylor, you're 46. Yeah. Going into D tier now, which I also listened to yesterday. We went from the 10 out of 10 to, I think, a 4? I ranked it. Yes, this was a 4 out of 10. It is I Barely Know Her from Somber. What are your thoughts on Somber? Because I think we've spoke about him a little bit before.
I know that he's creepy.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got weird like thing with his fans.
Yeah, I think he's very cringe as well, just like on the internet. Like that's
just probably.
Issue, but yeah.
I've also heard that he might be an industry plant. Do you know what an industry plant is?
Yeah, it's just when like they put like everything into like her eyes, right? Like they just kind of appear.
Or like they appear out, appear out of nowhere. So, but music-wise, I do listen to some of the songs, but it's like I haven't listened to a full album. I think I've listened to the most popular songs.
Yeah.
But man's weird. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah. What did I forget to rank this song, or is my Oh, my notes are cutting off. I was like, did I forget to rank the worst song? But no, that it is. But yeah, this album I have written down here, forgettable album with weird vocals, and it just kind of never hits for me. Like I feel like when it
Yeah.
should and when it could, it just doesn't do it. And I feel like with Somber, like his most popular songs, like Undressed and Back to Friends, they have that one lyric that really stands out. You know, that's a selling
Yeah.
point for the song. And I feel like this album has songs that try to do that but feel too forced. Like some lyrics feel too hard, like feel like they're trying too hard to be the selling point of the song,
Yeah.
which I just don't think works. And yeah, just a lot of forgettable songs on here.
Yeah.
Um,
I get that. I get that.
my favorite song on this album was 12 to 12, which I think is a really good song personally. More of a
Age of
disco
his
vibe.
crush.
12 to 12, that's his age range actually. um, and then the worst song was Canal Street. Don't remember that at all, but it was probably bad. The hits I'd all put in mid, like Back to Friends, We Never Dated, and Undressed. Yeah, just kind of a mid album, honestly. We saw that in HMV earlier today, and I was just like, I just pointed to it, and I was like, that one, that's mid.
I do that when I pass the anime.
Yeah. Going into C tier now, which is just kind of where like the mid stuff goes. With a 6.5 out of 10, we have "You'll Be Alright Kid" by Alex Warren. Which
Yes.
what's your age? What's the age limit for your things? Do you remember that? So funny, so good. Should I do context?
No.
No, yeah, okay. But this Alex Warren album, it sounds good overall, but it's very inconsistent. There's some actually good songs on here, but there's some mid songs on here, and there's just some bad songs on here.
Yeah.
My favorite song. God, what is my favorite song? Because I don't listen to this one anymore. I think my favorite song might be "The Outside." This album also sounds weirdly religious at some points, but it isn't. Like it sounds like there should be like he should be like praise the Lord, you know. But
Yeah.
but he just I think there is some element of like God stuff in there. But I think doing that like sprinkling it in is honestly pretty kind of cool. Like not obvious about it and not being annoying about it. The worst song I put Chasing Shadows. I don't remember that one, but it was probably pretty bad. Just very inconsistent. Sounded good. But yeah. And then also in C tier, starting with C, was the first album I listened to for this. Not even in 2026. But this was Calm by 5 Seconds of Summer, which pains me to say, as a 5 sauce packet. Or whatever the fans are called. Had very high highs, but some forgettable and generic moments.
Yeah.
Like really high highs, which I think is why. Like I think "You'll Be Alright Kid" by Alex Warren had more highs, but the highs from Calm were higher. So my favorite song from here is "Wildflower." Worst song is "Red Desert," which I think is the first song on the album, which was kind of weird. But yeah, not really. Pains me to say, but 5 sauce. They're speaking of 5 sauce, actually, moving to B tier. Where's the camera going? I think it's a me issue why it keeps.
My bad, gang.
No, I think it's a me issue that it keeps turning off actually. But going from one 5 sauce album to a 5 sauce EP, we have Somewhere New, which was their first EP, which I ranked a 7 out of 10. Just kind of a very solid EP, especially for a first one. Sounds good. Nothing blows me away. But it has 4 songs. I put 3 out of 4 of them in good. The 4th one in mid. But funnily enough, 2 of these songs they actually remade in the future, and one of them was on their first album, which I think is cool. But that song that was on the album, I put in mid because this version is just very mid. But yeah, good songs. Sounds good. Best song is Unpredictable for me, and then the worst song is Beside You, specifically that version. And yeah. Also,
I've got one OP just to split up your thing because, like, I'm not complaining, but like I feel like I haven't spoken for a while.
Oh yeah, no, that's all good.
Yeah, I have listened to one EP this year. I feel like, fuck, I can't find it. It's crazy. Oh my god, where is it? There we go. I found it. Yeah, the EP I listened to, I think it was 8 songs, maybe 7, 8.
6 or 7.
Did kill yourself. But yeah, I didn't rank the songs
Mm.
because I'll do that for this. I'll give it more in depth analysis
Mm.
for this thing we're doing for the
Yeah,
podcast. But
the soft album.
yeah,
Very funny. They're
but
very funny name, I must say, for a band.
yeah, the EP I listened to was "Wish," a 2025 EP by Andrew Garden, an ex meme rapper, who probably got depressed during 2021 and went, "Fuck this! I don't want to be a meme rapper anymore."
Yeah, as you
I want
know,
to actually,
happens to the best of us.
he's like, I want to actually like show off my musical talents instead of talking about gay people.
Yeah, you know, as you
and
do.
yeah, I don't. I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Mm.
It's just like I enjoy all the songs and the sounds are consistent. I didn't think the lyricism was corny or anything,
Mm.
and it matches the pace. There we go. It matches the pace of the song. It's pretty good,
Mm.
but something is missing. It doesn't feel like his other songs. They don't feel as much of bangers as
Yeah,
his
don't
other
hit as
songs outside
hard
the EP.
as the other
Yeah,
songs
they
do.
they
Yeah.
don't hit as hard.
Mm.
It's like I think one sec. If I ever look at the EP, I didn't want to get rid of the No, that's a different EP. Yeah. No, I lied. There's 6 songs in this.
Mm.
I said 8. I added 2. Um, I think I'd give "This Is Love" as my favorite song in the EP. But or "She's Not the One." As I said before, we've spoken about Andrew Garden before. He's
Yeah.
a very breakup artist. I've listened to him since he's dropped the meme rapper stuff.
Mm.
So I hope that wasn't my roommate banging on her wall to get me to shut up. But yeah, I think it was 7 out of 10. But I think he has the ability to hit harder than he did, and he didn't. So
Yeah, that's fair enough.
lock in.
Yeah, lock in Andrew Garden. That's even your real name.
No, it's Young Nugget.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh, very different. Well, Young Nugget is official legal name. Should I get back into mine? I think we're like
Yeah, I just wanted to like split it up a little bit
Oh, yeah,
because
that's good.
just share my thoughts on the one EP I've listened to.
Yeah. Next up, also in B tier, a lot of B tiers in this tier list so far. We have "Man's Best Friend" by Sabrina Carpenter, which people got mad about, like the album cover of this, and
Yeah.
how like Sabrina Carpenter was acting all you know, like freaky in her shows. Have you listened
Isn't
to
that
a
the whole
Sabrina Carpenter
point?
song? Yeah. It's like,
It's
oh
the whole
man, I can't believe
point.
she acts out positions in, like, oh my god, she used to be a Disney actor. Like, she's like an adult now. Like, what are you yapping about, you know?
She's a grown ass adult
Yeah, it's just,
doing
yeah,
a show to
stupid.
mostly grown ass adults.
Yeah. But "Man's Best Friend," 7.5 out of 10 for me. It's just a very fun, like, pop album, which I think is just what she wanted to do. With
Yeah.
very stupid but clever lyrics. Like, the songs that are stupid are in a very clever way. If that makes any sense. And then there's just a
Makes
couple
enough.
forgettable songs. My favorite song was "Go Go Juice." And then "Don't Worry, I'll Make You Worry" was my least favorite. Yeah, just a good, fun pop album with a lot of bangers. I think I prefer "Short and Sweet," which was her first album.
Yeah.
And then moving on to, this one has moved a couple times on my ranking. But where
How many
is
times you listen to it? Once a day?
it? No, I just kind of keep going back and forth. But we have "Slippery When Wet" by Bon Jovi, which got an 8 out of 10. Musically, I think it's really good, but just some choruses
Yeah.
lack the same, like, you know, the same, like, oomph as some of the other songs. Like, in like a separate tier, I have "Living on a Prayer" and "You Give Love a Bad Name." Like, they're both, you know, really good songs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I just think the other songs didn't hit as, like, you can tell why those are the hits from the album. You know, like not saying the
Yeah.
other ones are bad, just didn't hit as hard for me, and I don't really listen to any of them anymore. I don't know why because
Yeah.
they are all good, but I just don't really just don't really listen to them much. That's why it's in a B tier. Like I think the highs are really high, like probably the highest highs of all the albums, honestly, because
Yeah.
Living on a Prayer and You Give Love a Band Name, I think could be some of the best songs ever made. Um, at least in that genre,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
next
get you.
up,
I get you.
going from Taylor Swift made a little bit of a comeback. But we have 1989 by Taylor Swift, which is known as the better Taylor Swift album.
The best or the better?
I think the best is I think the best. Like I feel like I always hear people talk wonders about this album, and I think like the reason this is above the Bon Jovi album is because whilst this album has some forgettable songs that I'll never think about again, I think it has more highs. The highs on the Bon Jovi album are higher, but this one has more highs. If that makes sense, Um,
It doesn't make sense. You're talking about Taylor Swift.
like it's just like just a fun pop album. Very long, like far too long. But my
Yeah.
favorite song
How
is
long?
I don't
How long
know.
is it?
This was like
Inches?
like
Oh, that's too long, bro. You're already too long.
I haven't heard that one before. It was 22 songs, which doesn't sound that bad. But
22?
yeah,
Oh,
it's just
maybe it is too long.
like 1 hour and 21 minutes of Taylor Swift is probably too much for me. But my favorite song is All You Had to Do Was Stare, and the worst song was Clean. But yeah, just like
Did you
like,
listen to Taylor's version?
yes, this was Taylor's version.
Okay.
But yeah, as I said, like the highs on the Bon Jovi album were higher, but 1989 had more highs, I think. So
Yeah.
Going into 80 now. Where is I have a lot of tabs open. Where is this album? Is this
What's in
down
these
here?
tabs, bro?
We have Idols by Youngblood. Do you know much about Youngblood at all?
No, I don't.
No, he.
I think you've spoken about him.
Yeah, my friend Amy really likes him, so I added that to the wheel. Good album. Just kind of going for more of like a rock stuff now, which I think is really cool. It's a very nice vibe of an album, and it has some really high highs. Like Zombie and War, I put in their own tier because I think those songs are like really good. Yeah, I think the songs that really hit do hit. Couple mid stuff on there, but I just think the really good stuff wears out the mid stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, really good album in my opinion. My favorite song was Zombie, and then the worst song was Idols Part One, which I think is more meant to be like an interlude kind of thing, like just a midway
Yeah.
point. But yeah, really nice vibe and really high highs. And then my underrated goats, where are they? We have Retrovision by Honey Revenge, which you weren't a fan
Oh,
of,
yes.
I don't think.
I gave it. Give me a second. Yeah, it wasn't my. It was, I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
That's the last line of my review, and I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Jeez, I give it a 9.
That's a res-
I really like.
It's a respectful 6 out of 10. I'm just saying.
I
I feel like
sorry, go on.
sorry, the way I review stuff feels like feels harsh, but also not harsh. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I haven't reviewed anything below a 5 out of 10 yet. There's something I can go, yeah, I can listen to the songs, but it's not my kind of music. It's a 6 out of 10. You know?
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, this is just a really just I think good pop punk album.
Yeah.
Like I hadn't listened to it in a while. When I did this, I was just like, man, this is great. Yeah, I think it's just like I think some of the lyrics are a bit too like teenage girl for me sometimes.
Yeah. That was my main criticism.
Which I completely agree with. But yeah, just like really cool musically, I think. My favorite song was Distracted. Worst song was Scapegoat. Just kind of a different vibe to the other ones, not really feeling it. But yeah, but now
I got something. Before you move on,
mm-hmm.
because obviously this is one of the albums I've listened to. I think I think my favorite song would be "Seeing Negative" on. It says there.
I
It
really like
says
that
here.
one.
Um, sorry, I'm trying to read this without.
Nah, that's all good. Yeah, that's a really good one. That one feels
Yes.
very very like pop punk, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, I think yeah, that was my favorite song. Apparently, I've got to re-listen to the album. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. um, but yeah, are we ready to move on to my S tier?
Yeah, yeah, we are. I
So,
didn't see a least favorite song on there, so yeah,
oh, he loved it. He loved the entire album. Um,
10 out of 10.
um, but going on to my S tier, we have Five Sauce Five by 5 Seconds of Summer. My notes for this one, I just put good, because I just it's just a really nice. It just sounds really good, and I really appreciate how all of the songs were like written only by them and like produced by one of
Yeah.
the guys, which I think is really cool for a band that is quite quite famous and quite popular.
Hmm.
Like I feel like a lot of artists do just get people to write their own songs. But this was
Drake.
like produced,
What?
but this was produced by them, written by them, performed by them, and I think the only other writers were like one of the guy's wife. So like, does that
Yeah.
even really count? You know, as like a
No,
separate writer?
women aren't real.
Okay, I'd be like, okay, don't clip that. But yeah, just a really nice sounding album. My favorite is Easy for You to Say. Least favorite is Emotions. Yeah, but my favorite Five Sauce album that I've listened to so far is Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer. Very confusing considering we also had a
Yeah.
Youngblood album before. Just a 9 out of 10 once again. Just really good vocals. Like Luke, who's like the main singer of 5 Seconds of Summer, just has a really good voice, like underrated voice, I think.
Yeah.
And it's also just really cool musically. They go for a different vibe, which I think is really cool. Like this was their third album. Like the first two were like pop punk. This one's more pop, maybe R&B, but I don't really know what R&B means. Um, but yeah, my favorite song is Ghost of You. Worst song is Lie to Me. Just a lot of really good songs. Why is this song so low? Hold on. I'm just gonna change that real quick.
You're changing it as you're talking about it. It's insane.
I moved it up one because the song that was below I didn't have in my playlist, so that
Yeah.
can't be right. But my number one song with a 10 out of 10, which I think we could actually both talk about, I listened to yesterday. It's Riot by Paramore. Such a good
Ooh.
album.
Yeah. That is an album I can talk.
It is.
Just,
Big fan of Hayley
here you go.
Williams. What a woman. Favorite song is
What
Misery
a
Business. Worst song in quote is We Are Broken. That's just at the bottom of my good. Not a fan of that one
Yeah.
personally, but all the others. That's the only song from this album I don't have in my playlist.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a really good album. Big fan of that genre. Big fan of Hayley Williams. And Let the Flames Begin from that album. That clip of me playing Mario Party to that song, I think is still like one of like a top 10 clip of me, just because it's
Yeah.
so funny. Yeah, what do you think of Riot by Paramore?
It's not my favorite album of theirs. Actually, it is my favorite album of theirs. I lied.
I haven't listened to
I
it
lied.
yet, but yeah. I was lying actually.
Yeah, it's great genre. I love it.
Oh yeah.
My favorite song is "Stop This Song."
That's
I think it was on my Wrapped. Give me a second. You going?
yeah, that's like in the middle of my good tier. It's like above When It Rains, below Crush Crush Crush. But yeah, a song that I heard for the first time yesterday, like when listening to this album, was Born for This, which I think is a really good song. That was in my
Yeah.
cinema tier, so I really was a big fan of that.
It's the song I said was my favorite. It's not in my Wrapped. I lied.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys.
But yeah, Hayley Williams, what a woman.
Oh yeah, what a fucking woman. You're right. You're right.
Um,
Is that your last one? Because that was 10 out of 10.
that is my my last one. So yeah,
I think I can pop a few of the most important ones. I'd say,
yeah.
or some ones I've got more solid opinion. Ugh. So the first one I want to talk about is "Death of the Heart" by Jer. It's very political, so I won't really talk about the message, which I love. I love the message. But the album gets better after the interlude. Like the song that I listened to this album for, which was the third song I believe, was only good for the hook he used in the Instagram reel.
Yeah.
That was the only part of the song that was good. To be honest, it just the lyrics didn't feel right. They didn't flow properly. It felt like he was prioritizing the message over the sound of the song.
Yeah, I get that.
And then the second, like after the interlude, it started to come together. It's like he made these songs in the order that they are in the album, and he just got better and better. And no offense to Jer or Ger, he the songs with features are better. Like I don't think they involve the features like singing, if I remember correctly. But like they're there with an instrument. Remember word markers.
Yeah, that would be
It's just
for a
like
podcast.
one of the songs has a guitar in it. I didn't write down which song because I'm an idiot. And that's my favorite song of the album. It's just an electric guitar that wasn't in, but it's very I think saxophone heavy, but not jazz. It's like more punk, less pop punk. Yeah. There's Outsider by 3 Days Grace, which was the first ever album I listened to on Spotify, because my mum lent me her phone to listen to it whilst I was cleaning up. I think it's fire, very very edgy, but a few of the songs aren't bangers.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be honest, it's probably the weakest 3 Days Grace album I've ever listened. Haven't reviewed any of the rest.
Yeah.
I've been saving a lot of them. Then I'll talk about Ugly Duck by Hotel Ugly. It's very jazzy, this one, but it feels like a background album. It's like it's meant to be in the background.
Yeah.
His best songs aren't on the album. Very upset. I've listened to his entire discography.
I hate when like a single is just not on any album, and it just doesn't make sense, you know.
And it was just, I understand why he was very popular around when it released in 2023. Well, on TikTok and that, but very much feels like a background album. Even though I didn't rate it that low, I think the jazz must have got to me. 7 out of 10. You know.
Jesus.
I think Depeche Mode. Here's one. Depeche Mode is another 7 out of 10 greatest of all time, except for 2 minutes of like silence at the end of the song. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's
ruin your goddamn song. It wasn't fully silence. There was like eerie sounds to it, but the sound of the album just got grating by the end. I know that's a very negative word to say for a 7 out of 10, but it's just the fatigue of listening to that many Depeche Mode songs in a row, specifically from this album. Oh no, it was yeah. And then City Pop. I listened to Magical by Junko Ahashi, 6 out of 10, because I was expecting, I shouldn't have, because I've listened to City Pop albums before. I was expecting them all to be like her best song. But no, they were like melancholic, slow singing, slow songs versus the very pop, like very pop, like popular songs. It's weird to say pop and then popular.
Yeah.
Which obviously I know the lyrics are probably depressing because that's the vibe. But like, what's the word? Not depressing. They're cheery, but pretending they're like hiding something or something.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to describe. But yeah,
No, I got what you mean.
that might be the last one. Oh, I listened to the White Stripes and Jack White. Apparently, there was a guy called Jack White involved in this. You know, Seven Nation Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first song, and I think it just doesn't sound like the album with that song on it.
Oh.
feels like old rock, like King Crimson. I don't know whether you listen to any King Crimson. Probably not, because the songs are 7 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
And the Pillows, you won't know the Pillows. They're Japanese. They're the soundtrack for Fooly Cooly. Yeah, you wouldn't. I don't know. Have you listened to Foolie Cooley? Have you watched Foolie Cooley? No.
I've listened to
Sorry.
BTS.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My favorite Japanese
It's
artist.
just my God. I rate a lot of things 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just very rock. Doesn't feel like the Seven Nation Army album. And then I listened to the Cab. Here's my last one. I'll say. Oh no, I'll mention Sweet Boy. That's the name of the album. The Cab Symphony Soldier, which is 2012 album.
Hmm.
Very, very much an anime music video album.
Yeah.
It's like boy band. I mentioned this to you. I sent you a song.
Mm.
I think boy band. I don't listen to boy band.
Yeah.
Very lover boy, and then it got worse after the song Animal because then it stopped being lover boy for one song. Then it made me realize how cringe the lyrics were because
Oh
of
yeah.
how Animal was. So I was like, I was in a vibe. They ruined it and then tried to put me back on the vibe.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And then Sweet Boy by Malcolm Todd is like I feel like he uses voice properly like an instrument. It's just like if he were to replace his voice, all the songs would be like different. Like so like
Yeah.
I didn't really listen to the lyrics, I'll be honest. I didn't listen to what he was saying. I was the sound of what he was saying.
Mm.
And it was fire the entire thing, but my favorite song was the first song on the album, which is fuck me, I'll find it in a second. Earrings.
That's a weird song now.
It's Earrings, which I found from a D&D edit. So, well, dropout D&D edit of. I got to remember people's names, but whatever. Yeah, that's not every album I listen to, but those are the ones mostly. Oh yeah, I gave that one an 8 out of 10, so above my average 7 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's album's done. Were you intending on doing something else this podcast? Because we're at about 1 minute,
been,
like 1 hour 10.
Yep, that is how long we've been filming for. I do have I did decide to bring back the my questions for the fellas bit, which is just where I ask a question, usually at the end of the pod. So we could, I could ask one
Yeah, we
of
can
those,
do that.
but that shouldn't take too long.
I ain't in a rush.
I also had overall underrated, which was a topic from a previous episode, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do? Question or overall underrated?
Let's do question. Feel like we can
Yeah.
get this done.
Yeah. I have 3. Which one's best?
That one.
Okay. My question for this week: why do people love Latinas? Like, why is it a bit that people love Latinas? So speak from first experience.
Have you ever? I gotta ask you this: have you ever had someone angry at you, shout at you in Spanish?
I have heard angry Spanish people. Yes.
Now imagine the dark-skinned. Well, yeah, you go to Spain. Why did I even ask?
You never heard a Spanish person? I'm like, yes.
No, not Spanish people. It's got to be the South American Spanish or Portuguese. Is it Portuguese? Is it Portuguese? No, they don't speak Portuguese. They speak Spanish. What am I talking about? One country speaks Portuguese. It's just the stereotypes of this feistiness from Latinas.
Yeah.
This and the fact that it's kind of hot to be shouted at in South American Spanish, which is slightly different to the accents, obviously.
Yeah.
But it is slightly different to regular Spanish. It's just, and the way they looked oiled up, bro. I'm never. Oh no.
Yeah, you're in a public building. Remember that. Like, I am also in a public building, but at least it's with it's a house at least.
So glad I'm not moving out, but they all are. So I'm staying here by myself.
Yeah, you're just staying in your room for the entire year.
But yeah, that's the reason why they love Latinas and why I do too.
That's why
They're
you
feisty.
all love Latinas.
They're aggressive. It's just the aggressive attitude, you know. Any comments on that?
I don't really. I mean, that's what I was asking because I feel like it's such a meme that's like on the internet, like
They
people
also
love
they
Latine.
also are stereotypically big boobed, pretty women.
Yeah, that makes sense. What else could you really ask
So,
for? I know what I could ask for. Do you know what you could ask for?
I've been a good boy, so I can ask for anything for Christmas.
Not what I thought you meant when you said good boy. I would ask if anybody has enjoyed this episode of An Extra Pixel. Make sure you subscribe for an episode next week, and check us out on Spotify if you wanna listen to us whilst you're in the car
Listen to Josh
on the way
talk
to
for
work.
45 minutes.
What did you say?
Nothing? I didn't say
If
anything.
you want to listen to us in the car, in the shower, jerking off, in the bath, jerking off in
You
the
don't need to
bath.
be in the shower to jerk off.
Yeah, you could jerk off. Where's the weirdest place you've jerked off?
You don't want to know.
But yeah, if you have enjoyed, check us out on YouTube. I mean, subscribe on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Check us out on
Subscribe right
Spotify.
now.
Check out our personal channels. They're below our beautiful faces. And yeah, we will see you next week with our review on The Reason by Hooperstank. Do you have anything you want to say,
Yeah.
Marcus?
Subscribe, please. Please,
Please,
please.
please,